All right, so starting the day of 4 Gen 4 or Gen 5s to work on. We're starting out with Bad Sled. And Lee,
I'm back.
so
Desert Dog.
Desert Dog's back. You'll notice on Lee's sled he's got a bunch of red dust. That's just the sand from where he lives.
It's a Chinle formation. Triassic. Most of you probably know that. But
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. So Lee, what are we doing today? What's going on?
So we're gonna put some heated brake levers on. Because my fingers get cold.
My fingers hurt.
And I am abusive to my brakes.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's gonna be good for Lee.
And we're gonna get these slick hand grips off and put some on. Could you hold the camera a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
There
Yeah.
you go.
All right.
Thanks. That actually grip.
Yeah.
And then notice I have my Oxbow
Oh, here, let me flip this around.
handlebar.
Okay, sorry. I started way too late. My phone was slow. It wasn't me.
I have the new Oxbow radio handlebar activation device,
PTT.
PTT.
Did you like it?
I did.
That's a cool button.
Because I did not have to reach up there and go, "Grr, grr, grr."
If I would have just set your volume higher, it would have been a perfect day for the radio. No, this is pretty cool. So it Bluetooths to the Bluetooth capable Oxbow radio, and you can push that and talk. Oops, did I just turn it on? You do have to charge this occasionally.
You do.
I don't know if it's every ride or every other ride or every few rides. I guess we'll find out.
It's said about every other ride.
Okay. And I guess it depends
comes
on.
off really easy.
It's yeah.
Little pull the little black tab
And the charging unit's just right here.
there. Yep.
And it's just the one that everybody's using now. That Bluetooth, I will say this, I know this about it. If you have the Bluetooth radio, which is the blue one, it has 2 Bluetooth channels. So you can pair this, and then you can also have it go to a headset in your helmet. So it'll do both. So that's pretty cool, I think, that they did that. So, all right.
Great addition. Highly recommend it.
Yeah. And Lee's not even sponsored by Oxbow.
No. Nope.
Yet. Should we get you on the team? I think that'd be a good idea. All right, so we are going to replace the brake lever. We'll show you in just a second what that comes with, what Lee has, and what we're going to need to do to change it. Lee has the TKI heated brake lever. I didn't even know that they made this, which is cool. I have a heated brake lever on my sled, but it does not have this feature here. So we have low, off, and high. So that's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So we'll get this over. We'll set up a time lapse and get going on this. All right, so we had to get this power takeoff splitter. I don't know what to call it. Does it have a name on it? No, extension harness.
Yeah.
So because Lee has a plug for his phone here, so this will allow us to plug in both that and the heated brake lever into this. So pretty easy. This. If you haven't plugged in an auxiliary, did that make sense?
That sort of made sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
This plug will be just dead-ended into there, okay? So you'll just remove it from there and plug in your auxiliary. If you have multiple auxiliaries, you need to get this. And then this here, this piece, this portion of it, I guess we can take it out of that bag, will plug into there. And then you will plug in your 2 accessories into either side. So now we're going to take off the brake lever. Oh, yeah. Take off the brake lever. It is this one bolt right here. Take this off and the brake slides off. Watch out, don't lose that little knob on the end. I've heard that can be bad. We are going to have to disassemble some of this brake lever because the new brake lever does not come with all of it. There is some grease on this bolt, turns out. Turns out there's some grease. So
Yeah, well, don't get it on my seat.
yeah, we don't want to get on a seat, so we'll take it over here. I'll kind of show you how we take this. So this is the new brake lever. It has no parking brake, no nothing on it. So we have to take that off of the other, not parking brake. Is it parking brake?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to take that off the other brake lever. So we'll bring that over and show you how to do that. All right. So you have to reuse, unless you buy from TKI their emergency brake thing, and even then you need this. So what you do, flip it over, little C-clip there. Just get in there with something that's small enough to pull it out. Don't lose it. It could fly everywhere. Okay, C-clip's off. It's just this pin. This spring will come off with it, and you need all of that. Okay. Then you'll take your brake lever, and you got to think about how it goes on here, which takes me a minute usually, because it's like a little bit spring loaded. So I usually have to take it more apart. So there are like places on here you can see like the spring goes into there with this little knobby. I don't know what to call that. What do you call that, Lee?
Call it a short little extended plastic receptacle.
Wow, very descriptive. All right, let me figure out how this goes on, then I'll give you an update. We got it back on, and it's really not that hard. You just had to think about it for a minute. So there's a post that's part of the brake lever. So the spring has to go on the handle side. Okay, you can see there. The spring it's not, what's it called when it's the same on both sides?
Symmetry.
Yeah, it is not symmetrical.
Symmetrical.
It has one side that's a little bit longer than the other, and that threw me off. So the longer side is the side that will hook behind this post here. Parking brake applicator. I don't know what to call this.
Okay.
Lever. Then I just use a screwdriver. You just kind of get things in the right spots. And then you push the pin back through, put the C-clip on. I did have to kind of straighten out the spring with the screwdriver a little bit to get it to drop in enough. So now we'll just take this over. Now we'll reuse the bolt that we took out from the original brake lever to reinstall our new heated brake lever. Just rewind the action. Hey, and don't drop anything down here. This is your air intake.
Yeah, that's an air intake. You shouldn't even put anything in there like gloves or anything, because that would
Even though
limit
it
the
seems
amount
like
of
a
air.
really good idea to like warm stuff up in there. Don't put your lunch in there. There is, on the brake lever, there is a little dimple. And that you want to make sure that this gets in there like that. Did you see that when I did that?
Yep.
So that goes in there. And that keeps everything the way that you want it. And then you just kind of got to work the bolt in. It's like mostly in. I don't know why. It did this to me earlier. Just take this socket. Anyways, it goes in somehow. That's not working. That was dumb. Yeah. That's in. I just had to push the brake a little bit to get it in. And we'll just tighten this on. And you don't have to worry. I should have showed this on the bolt, but the bolt has a shaft and then the threads. So you can't over tighten it and make your brake too tight. So, I mean, you could over tighten it and break stuff on here probably, but yeah. So, brakes on, feels good. Now we're just gonna route this wire and plug everything in. So we'll use zip ties. I'll use my handy zip tie gun, and we'll just route it along with these other wires. I think seems the appropriate thing to do, right?
Right.
So we'll time lapse the rest of this because it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
All right, this is done. Show us what we did here, Lee.
So we took the on, low, high switch for the brake leveler, and we put it through this accessory port in my glove box.
Yep. So we just had to take the parking brake off again for the third time today.
Right. But you got much better at it.
I feel like I'm super fast right now.
You could probably do a whole video on that in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, a short. I should do a short on it, yeah. So this is nice because then now he can adjust it like on the ride. Originally we were just gonna put it, there's kind of this open space down here with all that in there. And that wouldn't be the worst because you could just take this panel off if you wanted to adjust it, but I think this will be nicer.
What's the one drawback of having it in here?
You do have to take your brake lever off when you take off the hood. So,
Or we're thinking about maybe just notching this plastic so that the wires could run through here.
yeah.
Because what holds this together is basically these 2 screws for the
Yeah.
panel. That might work. I haven't tried it yet. I'll let you know.
We'll let you know if we have to get a new hood. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we are gonna replace these, the stock grips that come on here. So, yeah, we'll show you how to do that real quick. So, to take your grips off, you get your air, and there's a little hole on the end. You put the air there, you kind of grab the end of the grip, and you, so we need Lee to put his finger on the edge of that one. We didn't tape these up good enough when we put these on. So cover up that. You might need 2 hands here, but anyways, you kind of work it off. We're gonna need more hands on this, but we struggled with that one, but it's on. It made some incredible whistling noises. So we got some earphones on. Hopefully this one, because we did tape the end of this grip now, is taped. So we should be able to just pull this one off here. Like that, it just comes right off.
Yes.
And then putting it on, you want to make sure you have good tape on the end of your grip. We'll retape this one a bit. But that tape helps it keep the air in, and so you can slide the grip over your heater and you don't mess up your heater. So the other thing with these grips now, you kind of have to cut them depending on how you have your bars set up. So this one we wouldn't necessarily have to cut, but well, no, we would. So you just kind of cut it. They give you kind of a groove there. So just kind of squished it down. Got the scissors in the groove, and you Give it a nice little snip. You also, these aren't like these grips are not like these grips in that you kind of want to put these on a certain way because your fingers are going to kind of go into these little squares.
Yeah, the indentations, yeah.
So we're going to get this on. Basically, you want this kind of on the bottom. We're going to get these on, and then we'll have Lee get on the sled and see if he likes them, where they're at. If he doesn't like them, we'll just put a little more air in and twist them.
Okay.
It's the plan.
Okay. Earplug up.
Yeah, I'm going to actually, I'm going to retape this one here just to get a better seal. So. We really taped the heck out of this.
Yeah, we did. I think that one was split.
Oh, okay. So we'll leave that much tape on, and then we'll just some electrical tape. Do they make wider electrical tape than this?
They do.
I should get some. That would be really handy.
I got some.
In your truck, or?
No, in my electrical box at home.
Oh, well, that's helpful. Yeah. So I just kind of do an X, and then I do one wrap around. Because you don't want to put too much tape on, because every layer of tape makes the grip just that much bigger, you know?
That much harder to get on.
Yeah, that much harder to get on. Also, like, we have these small bars now, and you don't want to negate that. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Look at me expanding my vocabulary.
God.
Can you believe that?
You're going to be a Wikipedia contributor pretty soon.
Dude, I'm already on there. Just kidding, I'm not. So yeah, you get this started. Just kind of get it on like that, and then you pump some air in. Make sure that you're kind of over the tape everywhere you can, and then hit it with a little bit of air, and it should. Also, 1 foot, if you prop up against your ski, then your handlebars don't move. So, yeah, I kind of got my foot kicked up against the ski. So yeah, now we're on, and we can kind of reset here, put our earphones on, and get going. We'll time lapse this because it's really just blowing air and pushing. All right, Bad Sled is ready for
Ready to go up north.
up north.
Up to Wyoming.
He's going to Wyoming. He's going to slay the lines up there. So yeah, the heated brake lever's on. We should probably test it here in a second. Make sure it heats up. Maybe we should have done that before we did all the. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine.
Close it all up.
And then so we put these grips on, and we did have Lee stand on it, and we needed to adjust this one. That one felt fine. And you just adjust them same way as putting them on. You just put a little air. I just kind of give it hits, and you kind of turn as you hit it. So he's freaking ready.
Did we get this one?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay.
Is it on? So we're not like, oh, what's
It's on
going
low.
Okay, it's on low. So yeah, we'll test it out, but thanks for coming. I've got three other videos that are going to be made today. We got a lot of riding. We went out yesterday, had a great time. And
Yeah. It's good.
so the season started.
Only one A-arm?
Well, 2, but yeah. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for being here, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.